lovely Saturday morning. My God, hope everyone is okay. Got the pollen still happening. I'm on the flow nose and Zyrtec, trying to keep the sneezing down as the pollen does its thing. And, as soon as the pollen goes away, game on again, right? Game on for everybody. What's up, Nathan? Or not now. O&A for life. Oh my God. Yes, right? O&A for life. Guess that means we did something, right? But, easy. You should do this instead of yelling in front of the camera. You would make money that way. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your suggestion. Oliver, shouldn't sit on that rock. Disrespectful to the Polo Valley land in New York City that's not covered by concrete skyscrapers. Oh, dude. You're the best. You're just the best, brother. Oh boy, this is weird. No one is, I live stream almost every day, and no one has ever really brought up Anthony. That's weird. Just make up with Ant. Don't let this silly crap drive a wedge in your guys' relationship. We never had a relationship. You were the captain of the greatest radio station ever, and whether you deny it now or not, Ant was first mate. Good for you. Dude, I don't want anything to do with the guy. Do you understand yet? JFK, thanks for the advice. He goes, keep an eye on the helicopter. They fall out of the sky in New York City. Man, sir, no, I'm not reading super chats where you give me $1.99 and say something crappy. I'm not doing that. There's other shows that'll do that, but I'm not doing that, sir. Sorry. How about instead you just be cool, all right? I'd appreciate that. I know even asking you to be cool is not going to work, but at least I could say it. At least I could put that energy out into the stratosphere. Oh, this is a really nice walking path. Every time I see you somewhere, I agree. Do his show. Yes, you do. You did have a relationship. Why lie? Bro, please, Aaron, please. Could you just move on, Aaron Smith, please? Anthony was a pain in my ass pretty much from the day I met him. We kind of got along in Boston for most of that run, but as soon as we moved to New York, it was over, Johnny. So please, I beg you. I know it's not going to work, but can you just stop? I literally haven't been in the same room. I haven't seen the guy in, now we got to start saying, I think, 11 years. Literally 11 years I haven't seen the guy. Why did you get the same dog as everyone else? Dildo with a very good question. That one was for the haters. I hope you appreciate that. There you go. Then during COVID, my son was turning 10, and we were gonna do a big trip for him, something special and nice. I don't think you're a weirdo, brother. I don't think you're a weirdo. Oh, then relax. I mean, your question wasn't even that bad, but I gotta push back as far as people thinking that me and Anthony had a relationship or we were friends. We haven't been friends in a very, very long time. I don't really have a problem with your question, but I had to push back on that, okay? Just be cool. All right, I'm gonna continue live stream. Just be. There's a lot of fun stuff we could be doing with these live streams instead of the same questions. So my son turns 10. He always wanted to guys, stop making fun of him. You can make fun of me. My point is, like, it just gets old, dude. It just gets old. That's all. Okay? The video went choppy on me. It just gets old. If you have to make fun and that's all you got when somebody's on a live stream, then so be it. But, it gets old and boring after a while if you want to know the truth. What do you consider the golden age of your career? Oh Jesus! Believe it or not, we never fully came back from being on WNEW and syndicated around the country. We had an amazing run on satellite, especially the first bunch of years, but we were unstoppable on regular radio, nipping at Stern's heels, and then the whole thing blew up. We certainly had a decent career after that, but I don't think it comes close to the WNEW syndication years. Yo, guys, play. Oh, what happened?
Opie, my dad was a big fan back in the day.
Oh, nice.
And it would mean a lot if I could take a picture with him.
Oh, you weren't kidding on the live stream?
I was actually, because I live nearby, so I was...
Oh, yeah, right on, man, sure.
Maybe I can ask you for the picture?
Yeah, just, hold on. I saw a fan in the super chat. He said, don't move, I want to take a picture. I thought it was somebody just being an idiot, but this guy wants a picture because his dad was a big fan. Why don't you selfie it? Let's selfie it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
And who was your dad?
I'm not too sure you're gonna know him. Like, he didn't call in much.
But he was a big fan?
Yeah, he used to watch at XM.
Okay. Is he still around?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
but
good,
he's
good.
working down in Texas, but...
All right. What
Yeah.
part of Texas?
Houston.
Houston, all right.
Yeah.
I thought, when I saw you in the chat, I'm like, someone's just effing with me. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, and I, through the Internet Archives,
yeah,
it has your shows.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it.
Nice.
And I haven't, don't give me any spoilers, but I'm up to the American Mess when you guys just...
Yes.
Yeah. So, you guys had the guy who raped his brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't gone past that part.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Hey,
it was a lot of fun.
A pleasure. Let me get
much.
back to this. Have a good weekend, all right? All right. There's my one a day. I get that one a day. Let me sit down. See, that's the reality. Like, that's why the haters don't bother me at all, because when I'm out and about, it's nothing but really, really cool people that appreciate what I did in radio. Certainly, they focus a lot on Opie and Anthony, but I also get people that like the stuff I did before Opie and Anthony and after Opie and Anthony. I've never come across, an a-hole like I do when I live stream. That's why that crap doesn't bother me. All right. So it's potato chip Saturday. I know because we got like that guy we just ran into. There's a lot of younger people that are discovering O&A, and they're going through the archives. Somebody's making a fortune off the O&A archives. I'm not. So we got a younger audience that is discovering the old stuff. So to those people, if you have kids and they're young, I'm going to tell you what they told me. Take it all in, because it goes by really fast. And I remember thinking, yeah. So, morning. Your camera's so distorted, it's all just a blur. Is it? Is the video bad right now, guys? That sucks. Where I want to get you. Oh, you want to get me? Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. I know not having the archives funds going to you sucks, but the exposure of it to the new generation is going to bring around something even better. Well, it's just frustrating. Really frustrating. Oh, it's super blurry? Well, what the hell happened? Is it because it's muggy out here, or I'm getting a bad signal? I'm sorry about that. Chris says the only way you'll ever be relevant again is if you go on Anthony's radio show. Looks like I'm not going to be relevant anymore. Oh, well. Waiting for the wind to stop. All right, slowing down a little bit, I think. Okay, the wind is stopping. So the only way I could be relevant again is to go on Anthony's show. So I guess I'm never going to be relevant again. Oh well. Oh well to that. To that. And then this guy. Who the hell is this Smith? Tanks for nothing. Oh, a little pooing going on right here. Now I just got to pick it up with a little baggie. This is like a lot of action to get to see in New York City. Oh my God, let's see if she picks it up and does the right thing. Most people just leave the poo on the sidewalk and then you step on it and traipse it all over your apartment. Let's see if she's going to do the right thing here. Oh, he's taking another poo over there. This is, the little fella is really struggling this morning. My God. What's this rumor, Chris? Hold on, let me down and we'll deal with your rumor, okay? Rumor is, okay. Hold on, Chris. Let me sit in the shade and we'll get to your rumor. Okay? And knowing whatever I say, will be ignored. I know how this works, but Opie, the rumor is that you're selling your apartment because you're broke. That's not true. I'm not even sure if we're going to sell my apartment. And the funny thing is, like, haters, we've talked about this, haters could spin anything, but I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth again, okay? I hate with every cell in my body New York City. Even when I had the giant radio show making stupid money and had a lot of help to make living here easy, I still disliked it immensely. But the only reason I moved to New York was because the commute from Huntington, Long Island to the city was killing me. And then it got to a point where I literally couldn't do it anymore because when the show was really successful, I got bothered to the point on the Long Island Railroad that it was downright scary. So at that point, I'm like, I got to move into the city. It's the only reason I'm here. And then I missed the boat getting the kids out of here. They're at an age where they really love their schools. They got friends they really, really like. So, when you become a father, a husband, you really learn it's not just about you. So I made the decision that I will stay in the city, even though I'm miserable, because it makes my family happy to be here. But with that said, we're exploring options where maybe we could live somewhere, maybe outside the city, and the kids could stay in their schools. That is the real answer. But even though I just went through that whole thing, people will ignore that. But whatever. What am I? I can't control that. I can't control that. You're miserable, Ope? I'm miserable living in the city. I'm not miserable, but I just hate it here. That's why, I'm fortunate to have a spot out east on Long Island that I could go to for the entire summer, and it makes living in the city bearable. And then I find stuff in New York that I like. I got some decent friends. I like doing the live at Get Thoughts. Me and my wife like, doing our stuff around the city. But the day-to-day, it just stinks. It just stinks, and they just wear you out. No one, and I mean no one, wins as far as surviving New York City. No one. Frank Sinatra said it perfectly. And everyone thinks it's just a lovely song to play at the end of the Yankees games. But the fact is, what he means by, if you could make it there, you'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. He's telling you, it's up to you. Meaning, I wouldn't do it if I was you.
Opie did another Unleashed stream. He met a real life fan. Well, actually, it was some guy who said his dad's a fan. Looks like they might have just came into the country here. And, well, I mean, he looked kind of Pakistani or something. But he's going through the archives. Opie did an archive rant. Dealt with some trolls, some haters. Gave Anthony Cumia a trashing. And ignored a $10 super chat was somebody asking about his purple mouth. He just ignored it. And then he read the guy's follow-up question saying, Opie, please read my super chat. He said, no, I'm not reading super chats. Just the haters and bothering. But he talked about moving out of New York City. Says he's miserable. And, miserable living in New York. But it's like, dude, if you're so miserable, you would have moved out a while ago. You're just running out of disposable income at this point because you haven't worked in so long. Yes, you might have good investments, but I mean, spending money in one of the most expensive places on earth and having no money come in for over a decade, you got to downgrade your lifestyle or move somewhere else. And that's pretty much what the Opster plans on doing. But he's still going to have money to where another place he lived. He just can't afford to live in, quite literally, one of the most expensive places on earth anymore, which is fine. So, but, I mean, his connection and stuff was all extra crappy. I don't know, what's Opie use, Cricket or something? But, yeah, Opie walking around doing his Unleashed stream. Was his mouth looking purple when he took the selfie? I don't know, but he's drinking something to make his mouth purple. Someone in my comments thinks it's a purposeful bit that he's doing. Like some Inception, 8 layers deep type of bit. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.